Lapeer County Chief Animal Control Officer was seeking a commercial kennel license in Muncie Township, located in St. Clair County. According to January's 2013 planning meeting minutes, the officer was selling wholesale, which would fall under federal regulation with the USDA. Whether the animals are now licensed under a family member, or the officer has moved out of the residence, or they are no longer breeding, the meeting minutes stated that the officer was the breeder, and some pets were licensed to the officer just this year at the same address. There's an appearance of impropriety here. As an animal control officer, it's their job to look out for the welfare of animals, which includes making sure breeding kennels comply with the law, helping homeless animals get adopted. But how can the community trust an officer to do that when they're running their own breeding kennel? Or were running their own breeding kennel? The public is very concerned about this. We collected over 1,000 signatures on our online petition asking for you to set standards for your officers, including a conflict of interest policy. We are still collecting and will provide you those lists of Lapeer County residents in the future. Whether the chief officer is breeding commercially or the public, we feel is a conflict of interest in this position. Breeding animals is a conflict of interest for any county employees whose performance is measured by animal placement rates and is responsible for inspecting and regulating breeding kennels. This is like the fox watching the hen house. And I'd like to give you a copy of the animal shelter statistics from the health department that commends the shelter on animal placement. So that is a statistics that they measure and that they're proud of. So we feel that that's a goal of the chief officers to place animals. Breeding animals for profit would create motivation to sell and promote potentially more valuable and marketable animals like puppies and designer dogs, working against homeless animal adoption efforts at the shelter. Taking animals home from the county shelter to another county may include pregnant and whelping females, with unknown numbers actually leaving the shelter. A secondary profession of breeding animals creates a conflict when complaints are submitted to the Animal Control Office. Breeding operations may not receive the proper scrutiny and oversight. Another member of my organization would like to share our proposed language that you can use to address this issue through a new county ordinance or updated hiring policy. Thank you for hearing our concerns, and I'd like to leave you a copy of what I said today in the meeting minutes in the Muncie Township. Thank you for your time.